Hello everyone, my name is Chidi Colesworth and I'm the founder and chief operating officer here at Donors for Africa Foundation, a non-profit working to eradicate poverty at the lowest levels and of course to advance economic opportunities for all across the African continent. The AWID features is one feature we are extremely proud of. The AWID feature stands for the African Women in Development feature. In 2020, we were conducting a research and we were shocked to find that there were no repository of women who had worked in international development over a specific period of years. And in our wonder, we decided, look, you know what, why don't we create a pool or create a repository where we are telling the stories of African women leading change at the lowest levels. Interestingly, you may find out that African women, or rather women across the world, are the largest hit or largest affected by the SDG issues, right? And then you also have a larger number of women working on these ideas. They have the leadership and they have the knowledge and the capacity to transform communities, and they've been doing it from time immemorial. So we decided to use the AWID features to tell the stories of these women, to search for these women, and most importantly, to celebrate these women. Some of the women we have featured over the years include Ellen Johnson-Sirleaf, Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, Ini Abimbola, Osayi Alile, Ndidi Wuneli, just to mention a few. These are women who are pacesetters in their sector and have done imaginable or unimaginable work when it comes to impacting communities and nations at large. And I strongly believe that they deserve to be celebrated. In 2024, we received entries from over 34 African countries. That's crazy. This is an award that started with less than 10 countries being represented, but now we've grown that number with an increase in the consistency with which we deliver these features every year. We've grown this number to over 34. My biggest celebration of this number is because we have women from all walks of life, women who are nurses in faraway communities you've never heard of, women in Guinea-Conakry, women who are scientists, researchers, women who volunteer their time and effort. We were particularly interested in women whose story you may never hear, but whose impact you can never forget. And this is why the AWID feature doesn't just celebrate the women you may know, but we particularly look out for women who you may never hear of if we do not tell their stories. Some of the highest sector represented in 2024 entries that we received from over 1,700 women were SDG 4, which was quality education. And that points to the reality that education has remained a major challenge affecting us across the African continent. We also received entries, the second highest entries was SDG 5, which is gender equality. We all know that gender equality will always remain at the back burner of the issues affecting women globally. And of course, decent work and economic growth was also the third highest ranking sector. Some of the countries highest represented in the applications we received this year was Nigeria, followed by Kenya, and then Uganda. Our goal with the AWID conference, or with the AWID feature, is to continue to create more opportunities for women from across the continent. And this is very significant to us because in 2021, when we celebrate a woman called Amara, she was invited to sit on global boards. She began to receive nominations, interest. People were interested in the work that she was doing. This is someone who has been working for such a long time and putting in the work at the conference or putting in the work in the organization that she leads. But all of a sudden, after she got featured here on AWID, her life literally changed. And we want to identify many more women like Amara who will never ever again come to the limelight if we do not tell their stories. I'm also particularly proud of a woman in faraway Ejibo here in Lagos, Nigeria, who is over 60 but has raised and trained so many children. But then she's not financed by the government, she's not known, but she continues to make a difference irrespective. So the goal of the AWID feature is to find these women and to tell their stories, and to in that way create new opportunities for them to be seen, to be heard, and of course to be celebrated. Nominations are open in February every year, and an independent selection committee is involved in going through the profiles of every single woman that you can nominate. So if you know a woman who is making or transforming her community, if you know a woman who is at the front corner or the front burner leading change, or somewhere in an organization working within teams, we want to find them and we need your help in searching for them. So visit www.donorsforafricafoundation.org or send us a DM at Donors for Africa on Instagram, and we'll be excited to look at the profiles of these amazing women. So in 2024, we are inspiring inclusion, and this includes identifying many more women who are leading change and transforming their communities. Thank you all so much, and happy International Women's Day. Bye.